What's up, folks? Just figured I'd take a minute here real quick to introduce you to Arbortec's new vented chainsaw trouser. I've been running this pant now for the better part of about 4.5, 5 months in just about every aspect of tree work, from like ground ops to climbing, done a bunch of crane work, and I actually did the entirety of that California helicopter project in these two. And I really put them through the paces, and they're holding up really good. So right away, I'd say in terms of a durability rating, I'd put them right up against the rest of Arbortec's pants. They've been holding up great. The fit is still perfect. They haven't loosened up too much. So let's talk a little bit about the features. So number one, one of my favorite parts about what Arbortec is doing with their materials is they're using fully taped zippers. Now, tape zippers traditionally have been all about water resistance, but what I really love about tape zippers in this industry is that it prevents little bits of sawdust from packing into that zipper mechanism and causing them inevitably to fail. So as mentioned, I've been using these zippers on these pants now for about 5 months. All of them work exactly the way that they normally would. And then I brought my BreatheFlex Pro as a quick comparison. These have been in the field about 8 months, and the zippers are still functioning perfectly. So A+ on the zipper choice there. Now, obviously, vented trouser. Let's talk about the venting and also just the little bit more lightweight features. So if you look on the front of the BreatheFlex, you're going to see the waterproof ballistic material all the way down and around the ankles. On the vented trouser, it's just for the knee, which honestly for me is great. When you're kneeling, your knees aren't getting wet and torn up and stuff like that. But having this section open without that ballistic material just keeps a little bit of the weight off and stuff. Flipping them over, you can see an immediate comparison. So here's the vented trouser in a different color. You can see here, you used to have an adjustable zipper here that would basically allow as much airflow as you wanted or none. These are wide open. So this huge panel here allowing airflow from just above the calf right up into like the mid to upper thigh has been phenomenal. And then what they've also done is they've put in a nice vented layer here just behind the pocket. Now, as a climber, obviously, when you've got your harness on, sometimes you might not really notice this venting, but as soon as that harness comes off and you start walking around the job site, these are letting some of that air out or new air in, however you want to say it, and I'm really a big fan of that. And then, of course, right here, right on the butt, you can see this great big UL stamp. Depending on where you're operating or who you're operating for, sometimes they really need to see that, and I think that this was brilliant for them to stamp right out in the open air. So honestly, I'm super duper impressed with these pants. The only feedback that I sent to Arbortec in terms of a wish list was I love having pockets on my thighs. On the BreatheFlex Pro, you'll see that there's a cargo pocket here, and then there was sort of a dedicated phone pocket here. They did leave that off of the prototype pant that I've been testing and my team have been testing, but I have confirmed with them that the final version of these is going to have another pocket here. I don't know if it's going to be a cargo, a flap, or a dedicated phone pocket, but either way, just something else on this side would be preferable for me. Yeah, stretchy crotch, really nice fit. These are going to fit similar to the freestyle pant if you are familiar with Arbortec's offering, and that is sort of the fit that I tend to prefer. And my whole team and I have been wearing these. I'm seeing the guys show up at the shop. They can pick any pant that they want. Obviously, we've got a whole bunch of Arbortec's offerings as well as some of the other guys, and this is what they're showing up in. This is the one that they just seem to like really gravitate towards. So in my opinion, they've nailed it. Arbortec has done a great job, 10 out of 10 on a nice 3-season breathable vented chainsaw trouser. Thanks a lot, and I hope you agree. Enjoy.